How's it going, gents? All right, here we are. First ride on the new BMW S1000RR. There she is. If you remember this spot, this is where I took the S1000R. I'm a bit sick today, that's why I'm sounding like crap. But anyway, freaking can't be too sick to ride on this magnificent bike. So this is just going to be like a little bit of a first impressions. I'm going to do a more in-depth review a bit later on. I'll do a comparison video to my old bike. I'll do a video on why I chose another BMW instead of a different bike. And I also want to go over some of the features this new bike has. It's got a lot of nice, new, cool techno wizardry and stuff, and I want to show you all of that. I can't do a lot of the things right now because it's still breaking in. It's got a break-in period where you can't go into slick mode, you can't do launch control, pit lane mode, you can't go over 8,000 revs or 9,000 revs or something. But I'll still show you some of the things on it. Yeah, so we'll freaking let's go for a bit of a ride on it. That's a new keychain thing. Your pal Chris and Al makes these, and they made one for me. So you could buy one of these if you want. They're pretty cheap. I think they're like $8 or something. Of course, you can still get the reservoir socks. It's 25 horsepower right there. You can see that. Plus 25 horsepower, you got to have that. And I'm parked on some bridge sketchily. So yeah, if you want a reservoir sock, you can find them. Link will be down below, or a keychain thing. I like when other motovloggers make stuff. Like that's made by your pal Chris and Al. So if you buy that, you're not only supporting me, you're supporting them. Kind of like my stickers as well. My stickers are made by SpacePod. So if you want a sticker, there's a car coming now. Oh no, it's a plane. If you want a sticker, go check out the link below, and you'll be supporting SpacePod and me. See, it's a new bike. That's it started. First thing you might notice is this is all blue now. This used to be white. Now it's blue, and it also sounds a lot better. This bike has the best stock exhaust I've ever heard on any motorbike. I will say that flat out. It sounds freaking awesome, man. That being said, I'll probably still get an aftermarket exhaust on it, but until they come out, it's not bad. I just want to make sure my audio recorder's still attached. So yeah, so I can't go mental on this thing yet. It's still in its break-in period. I'll show you what break-in period means. This is as high revs I can go. That's all I can do. Still, you can still have a lot of fun. That rev limiter always getting me. Also, clutchless downshifts. Those two little downshifts. Got loose stones in this road. I love the clutchless downshifts. Chill out, just go down the gearbox. So lazy, you can be so lazy on this bike, man. Obviously it's got the quick shifter up. Yeah, I'll show you more in depth on how the quick shifter works, but I just want to start off by saying this is an awesome bike. It's definitely got a lot more low-end power, a lot more mid-range power than the old bike. I'm yet to see its top-end power because it's limited right now. I'm yet to see a few of its features, but everything feels it. Now, some people were. We'll slow it down so audio's. Actually, what I'll do is we'll go cruise control. We'll just lock it in 40 k's an hour. So a lot of people was telling me, they said, "Oh Tom, why'd you buy the same bike?" Yes, it is another S1000RR, but it's pretty much all new. And a lot of friends are saying, well, how does it feel to the old bike? Does it just feel the same? And I have to say, it does feel a lot the same. But that's not a bad thing. It was a fantastic bike. I loved my old bike. I didn't want to get it. I didn't want it to be completely different. All I can say is that it feels, everything good about the old bike is still there, but all the niggly bits seem to be gone. Things like the quick shifter going up, that's sketching out sometimes, yet to happen for me. The front end feels a lot better. The suspension's more plush. This has got the electronic doodad DDC. That feels tons better, especially on the road. You can feel it a lot on the road. And just its mid-range power, it actually feels a lot more like the S1000R in terms of how much torque it's got. And then it just ramps up, and then obviously I hit the limiter because stupid thing's limited. I gotta freaking do my first service in 1000 Ks. I might quickly mention the cruise control, because a lot of people, they see that a BMW's got heated grips, cruise control. Yeah, it's got things like a range counter, tells me how much fuel I'm going through and how many kilometers I've got. Right now I've got 90 Ks, still out of petrol. A lot of people are like, oh, you don't need that on a sports bike. No, you don't need it, but it's nice to have. You know, I live in Melbourne. It's an hour to get to any twisty roads. You've got an hour of freeway. And for frick's sake, man, I would rather sit there with cruise control on than freaking have to sit there hurting my little hand. Turn around before you come around, yes. Let's get some acceleration. So say you jump on the freeway, okay, you hit about, let's go 6th gear, just wait for this corner to be over. Quickly show you what the cruise control is like. Nice straight, 100 Ks an hour. There you go, cruise control. And you can just sit up here and, you know, make sure your gloves are all good and zip up your pockets on your jacket, do whatever you got to do. Obviously, if anything happens, you can just quickly tap on the brakes or anything and it disengages it straight away. You touch on any of the brakes or the clutch, it turns it off straight away. I was actually going to do a video this week on my KTM, but I thought, oh, people go nuts if I ride the KTM and not do a video on the BMW. But I did want to tell you one quick thing about the KTM is I'm wanting to do some supermoto track days on the KTM. If you know my old WR that got stolen, that had a full set of supermoto wheels. Unfortunately, it was stolen with the supermoto wheels on it, so I lost them. But I'm wanting to get some supermoto wheels for my KTM, which is KTM 690 Enduro R. I might put out a t-shirt that's got like a cool picture of the Enduro 690 with supermoto wheels on it. So a buddy of mine made this illustration of this t-shirt, absolutely awesome. He actually made it look a lot cooler, but then I had to dumb the colors down a bit for Teespring. It still looks freaking cool. Dust. So yeah, if you want to, if you like the look of the t-shirt, you want to buy a t-shirt, go ahead. All the funds to it will help me get some supermoto wheels for the KTM 690, so I can start freaking backing it in and crashing around on the supermoto track. You know, if you don't want to give, that's fine. You don't want to buy a t-shirt. I will eventually get supermoto wheels. It'll just help me out a bit. They're quite expensive, the supermoto wheels for the KTM. They're about $2.5 grand because you need to have the ABS sensors in them and shit, or else none of your electronics or anything works. So it's a bit annoying that you gotta buy actual KTM expensive ones, but they're good quality, so that'll be all right. Yeah, so just a quick video. I'm pretty sick, so that's why I'm kind of just chilling out. So sick. But we'll go through a couple corners. Just go a bit easy, but we'll show you what she's like. Clutchless downshift. So bumpy this road. Now we get to go over Mr. Sketchy Bridge. Yeah, so sorry this was just a quick video. Just got this bike and then I became deathly ill, so kind of sucks. Damn, it's a good bike though, man. I wish I could, I gotta explain it better. I gotta do a proper big video on, I don't know how it feels so much better, but it just does. Yeah, it's so bumpy. Alright, I'm going to show you what clutchless downshift sounds like. Alright. So lazy on this bike, man. I'm so ill. I might stop the video here. So there it is, first little fang on the new Beamer. I'm so ill. How's it going, horse? Pretty good, mate. All right, too right, mate, too right. She is a great bike. I made the right choice. How you liking the bike, horsey? Came over to have a closer look, didn't you? You were all the way over there. Or do you want me to give you some pats or something? Are you a nice horse? Oh, you're a very nice horse. Oh, you're so nice. Okay. Have a good day, Mr. Ed. I'm gonna jump back on. You have 1 horsepower. This has 200. 200 of you. Let's go.